The FDA is feeling the pressure to redefine the foods it calls healthy. That's because under current guidelines, some cereals and snacks are deemed healthier than fruits and nuts.
That seems nutty. Well, one of the biggest factors leading to the food labeling confusion, sugar wasn't on the radar.
That's right.
When coming up with this information in the 90s. You heard him. Fox News Medical A-Team's Dr. Mark Siegel is here to weigh in on this. Good morning.
Great to see you guys.
This is a huge issue because so many times you're in a rush, you go to the aisle, you think you're buying something healthy, and it turns out you read the box, it's not. You can't count on these labels anymore.
Absolutely. And Brian, as you said before we came on, and you spoke to the CEO of Kind Bars, the issue here is that Kind Bars are loaded with fruit and with nuts, and we in medicine think nuts are really healthy. But in the 1990s, the FDA didn't know that. They didn't know about unsaturated fats.
Yeah, they only looked at fats and say it's high in fat, it can't be healthy. And they tried to get the Kind Bar people to get healthy off the label.
Exactly. And now Kind Bar fought back, and they're letting them keep it on the label. And all these things are going to be changed. The FDA defines healthy as basically less than 3 grams of fat. But if it's unsaturated fat, it could be more. And you can see from that list there, Brian, they don't even have sugar on at all.
Right.
But we found that sugar is turned into fat into the body.
Yeah.
Now,
sugar's the thing we should avoid.
I'm going to give you guys a quiz, but I've already given you a cheat sheet. Because between me and Brian and you, Ainsley, we figured out these answers. You're still probably going to get them.
All right. You can play it home.
All right. Almonds. Healthy or unhealthy?
I think they're
I'm
healthy.
going to say healthy.
No, this is because almonds are considered unhealthy because there's 14 grams of fat. But again, what kind of fat? Unsaturated fat, which is good for your heart. Fiber, which is good for your heart. Vitamin
So
E,
you're saying
which is good
according
for
to
your
the
heart.
FDA, it's not healthy, but in your opinion, it is.
It's totally healthy, and it's got to be changed.
So we are
unsaturated.
Right. But the FDA is mislabeling and miscategorizing.
We are right. The FDA is wrong. They're going to have to change this because nuts are great for you.
All right.
What about Pop-Tarts?
Okay.
I would say unhealthy. What would you say, Brian?
I'm going to say unhealthy.
Oh,
but the FDA is.
The FBI?
Look, you're both wrong because they're saying these are healthy, and they're saying they're healthy because they have less than 3 grams of fat.
But what do you say, doctor?
But guess what? They have a gram of saturated fat in
right.
it. So they are bad.
So they are
and
actually
a lot of processed. It's a processed food. It's bad for you. It's got sugar in it. It's bad for you. Frosted Flakes, healthy or unhealthy?
Full of sugar. But according to the FDA, they're going to say it's healthy.
All right.
I think it's unhealthy because it's full of sugar.
Exactly. You guys are caught on now. They're saying it's healthy. It's unhealthy because it has 10 grams of sugar, which, by the way, a Kind Bar has less than 5 grams of sugar.
And lots of protein.
So this is unhealthy, but they're calling it healthy.
Right,
sugar, we know that. Avocado. Avocado. I'll give you a hint. One of my favorite foods. Avocado, healthy or unhealthy?
I'm going to say healthy.
Because you're very healthy.
But it's high in fat, isn't it?
Yeah, so they're saying it's not healthy. It's got 4.5 grams of fat, but it's got monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats. Again, heart healthy. And it lowers cholesterol. Fiber, it will lower your cholesterol. It's really, really good for you.
That's good to know.
Salmon.
I have heard it's so healthy for you, so I'm going with that.
And the FDA would say unhealthy because, again, 11 grams of fat per 3 ounces. 11 grams. But, again, it's got omega-3 fatty acids, good for your heart.
Right.
It's got monounsaturated fats, good for your heart.
And finally, the naturally made, this has come from the green earth.
SpaghettiOs. All right, I'm going to say the FDA is saying it's healthy.
Right.
Which we know is not true.
The FDA is saying it's healthy because it only has a gram of fat in it. But SpaghettiOs, man, processed foods. I ate way too many of those when I was a kid.
Right.
My problem is I only go with the chef I'm friends with, and that's Chef Boyardee. And therefore...
Chef Boyardee does not know, because there's a problem when that can sit on your shelf for 3 years and it's still good.
Right,
I want somebody to come on the food segment and make that fresh. Forget about this package.
And he's Italian.
All right, here's the bottom line. Here's the theme. Right now, the FDA is in the 1990s, 1980s, and they got to get up to date.
Get sugar restricted and go for unsaturated fats. They're really, really good for you.
That was fun. Thank you, Dr.
Great to see you.
Good job, Doctor.
All right, Brian, take it away.
All right.